Douglas Luiz, a Brazilian international of 26 years old, is available for £50 million to Arsenal this summer from Aston Villa. Ever since joining from Manchester City in July 2019, Douglas Luiz has established himself as a vital member of the Aston Villa team. He spent the 2 years he was with Manchester City on loan at Girona. Moving to Aston Villa changed his life. Luiz has been vital to Aston Villa for over 5 years. In 53 games, he scored 10 goals and gave up 10 assists to help them place in the top 4 in the 2023-24 season. His reliable play has elevated him to the position of Premier League outstanding midfielder. Though Luiz is vital to the club, his future at Aston Villa is still up in the air. Before the team may recruit new players, they must balance their budget, which may mean selling important players like Luiz. Several large clubs in Europe have taken notice of this financial reality. Arsenal in particular. Douglas Luiz has been of interest to Arsenal for a while. The arrangement to sign him earlier fell through. Now that the summer transfer window is open, they see yet another chance. Arsenal urgently needs a midfielder, particularly in light of the doubts surrounding Thomas Partey's future at the club. Partey may be sold this summer, and Luiz seems to be their main choice to cover the possible vacuum. Aston Villa has quoted Luiz a £50 million price. Luiz is among the finest midfield players in the Premier League. Hence this sum seems reasonable. But Arsenal will have fierce rivalry from other teams, like Juventus, who are also interested in the Brazilian midfielder. If they want to get Luiz's services, the Gunners have to move swiftly and forcefully. They will have to persuade Aston Villa as well as the player that going to North London is the right decision. Luiz may be very beneficial to Arsenal, changing their midfield with his combination of defensive prowess and imaginative flair. Impressive has been Luiz's journey at Aston Villa. He is a versatile and important player because of his ability to play both offensively and defensively. Apart from benefiting Aston Villa, his steady Premier League performances have greatly increased his prominence. An addition of a player of Luiz's caliber may be revolutionary as Arsenal gets ready to bolster their team for the next campaign. Though expensive at £50 million, for a player who can have an instant effect, it may be a wise investment. It will be a critical few weeks. Gunners will have to move carefully in the transfer market to satisfy Aston Villa's needs and persuade Luiz that the Emirates is the best location for him to be. Luiz may be the key to releasing Arsenal's potential in the next campaign if they can complete the acquisition.